notification in my Discord because I didn't tell anyone I was going to stream. Don't worry, we'll still hunt for Pietro later. Okay, sorry, I'm ready. Hi everybody, even though no one is here. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, I intend to play The Sims today. Hope, thank you for the 42 months. Look at that. Oh, it's mod only chat. How exciting. It's just me, Hope, and Shan. Oh, and Peachy, Maria, and Naz. Okay. And Carol. See, this is what happens when I don't tell anyone that I'm going to stream. Is that no one is here when I go live, which is different than usual. Usually, because I go live at 4 every day, people are like waiting. But right now, no warning. I'm just here. Nudini, thank you for the 2 months as well. Thank you so much. Anyway, I wanted to build something. I don't know. So I felt like streaming right now, and then I'm gonna get off stream, and then I'm gonna stream again later. So that's the plan. WandaVision, Robot Moms, Van, Camilla, thank you all for the resubs. Anyway, I just felt like playing The Sims, so I think I might build something. I don't really know what yet. We can kind of just like figure it out, you know? Jules, Peyton, Judith Lemons with a tier 2 12 months. Cynical, thank you for the tier 2 3 months. Caddy, Josie, Malone, Indigo, thank you all for the resubs too. Thank you, Heidi and Moya. Oh my goodness, thank you all so much. Am I not tired? What do you mean? It's noon. Tired from what? My dad's in chat. He said, cool. Yeah. I know I am. Kimberly, Angie, Marisa, Red Balloon, thank you, Mickey. Wait, oh, Joey, Sam, Kelly, Megan, Nina, Spidey Gal with a tier 3 5 months. Oh my god. Plastic Doll, thank you for the resub too. And Envy Gaming and Peter and Carrie and Lee, thank you for the resubs. Okay, anyway, thank you all very much. I'm gonna just grab a random sim really fast because I think that we could use one so that we can build a house. I don't know. I'm not actually gonna play with this person. This is so that I can have a budget. Don't worry about them. Macy, Annie, Amelia, Tiger Lily, Shelby, Mayru Wolf Girl, thank you, Emily, and Jill. Oh my god, Dr. Laws, Noodly, Elisa, Willow, Rachel, Evil Ducky, thank you for the resubs too. Okay, anyway, like I said, I'm planning on streaming twice today. So, that's the plan. Second stream will be at 4 like normal. I'm just here right now too. Don't question it. Don't jinx it. I just happen to be here twice. Tam, Hibiscus, Lenore, J. Foster, Dr. Laws. Oh, Sapphic, I'm sorry. Bells, did I miss anything? I'm so sorry. Thank you all so much for the resubs and stuff. Mayberry, J. Nova, thank you. And just so you know, you guys, we're still doing a fundraiser for Hope for Haiti. We've been doing that all month, and we're still going. This week is our last week. I'm gonna stop on Friday because I want to like have some buffer time before our Hope for Haiti, or before our St. Jude fundraiser starts in May. So if you would like to donate to Hope for Haiti, you could do that right now. I just saying. Lindsay, Low Poly Pelicans, Sims and Serotonin, Yasmin, Nikayla, SNS, Hanta. Hey, Hannah, thank you for the 25 months. Commander Lau, That Girl Possessed, Darla, thank you, Lindsay, Cheese Turkey. I'm sorry if I missed anything. Thank you all for the resubs and stuff. Sleepy Ghost, too. Thank you so much. But yeah, I want to build something. What if we built like a... It started raining. Anyway, can I make a bunker? Oh god, no. I look 12? Thank you, Cheesy. I hope you're kidding and not being mean to me, because I'm a very fragile person and I might cry. Also, no, we didn't find Pietro yesterday. I'm still gonna hunt for Pietro later. The plan is, hence why the title says playing Sims now and hunting for Pietro later. The plan is I just felt like simming a little bit. I kind of want to build a house. And then we're gonna keep hunting for Pietro at 4. I don't know. I don't know. Also, Kayla, hey, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's good to see you. Thank you for the resub and for being nice to me. Slurmy Platinum, Krista, Kimba, Alona, Sarah, Bema, thank you. Jen and Sleepy Ghost as well with the resubs. Also, Ariana, thank you for the $5 to Hope for Haiti. Thank you so much. I think we could do a 30,000 simoleon house, right? Tori, that's terrible. You can't make me build something stinky like that. I don't have $39 million for a Sims build. I don't want to make a restaurant. I don't want to make a restaurant. I kind of want to build a house. I feel like it takes me being in a very special mood to feel comfortable building community lots, you know? I just don't feel like I'm good at it. And we just built a pool the other day. So, farmhouse? That's an option. Okay, what about 35K? What about 40K? What if we had 40,000 simoleons? What if we have 40K to do this with? Are you kind of rude with chat sometimes, or is just the American way to express yourself? What makes you think I'm rude to chat? If I'm ever rude to chat, they were rude to me first. For example, someone calling me 12. Jessica, thank you for the $20 to Hope for Haiti. Dollar Train with the $2 as well. Love Cindy, Christina, Official Mini, Mayray, Zebra, Mira, Messy Simmer with the 40 months who says, happy 40th birthday, Messy. Happy 40th birthday, Messy. Happy birthday, Messy. Thank you guys for all the resubs and stuff too. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry if I missed anything. Brianna, Acacia, Pinhead Larry from SpongeBob, Wolf Girl with the gifted subs, Sarah, Feminist Cheesecake, Dev, Master Sim, AP Fleeks, Allie, Max Wright, thank you so much. Also, Dia, thank you for the $15 to Hope for Haiti. Sophie with the $1 to Hope for Haiti. Thank you. Another Sophie with the $10 to Hope for Haiti. Fluffy Bubbles, Commander Lau, Allie, Little Dika, Malia, Kai, Kalani, Clem, Muni, thank you, Danny. Pink Velociraptor Vapor, Caddy, thank you for all the resubs and bits. I'm so sorry if I missed anything. I'm trying so hard not to. Claude P, please, please, please don't guilt me about that. I'm not in a good mental state to be guilted about Sims builds that I did like a month ago. I'm really sorry. I'll get back to it. You ask like every day and it makes me feel really guilty and want to cry. So please, bear with me. The thing about streams and what I build on stream is that I have to really want to do it, or else it's not a fun experience for anyone in chat. Like, if I'm not, like, super invested in the build, it won't be a fun build to watch on stream, you know? So, like, give me a second to, like, get to it, you know? That's the plan. No base game challenge? Lily, I don't know if that's possible. What are we counting as base game in that sense? Because, like, I guess furniture, but, you know, technically, like, no base game. Are you allowed to have walls? Walls are base game. No walls, and that's the rules. No walls, no base game house. You can't have roofs. Good luck. Kelton, Alexis, thank you for the donations to Hope for Haiti. Sims, Fierce Imagination B, Wow Wow, No Cow, Typical Redhead, Lexi, Gimme, Starlene, thank you for the resubs and bits. Ouroboros, Cowplant Farmer, thank you so much. And Haley, thank you for the donation to Hope for Haiti as well. Okay. It's 5 p.m. Yeah, Emery, I decided to go live a little bit early today because I wanted to stream twice. I don't know. I just felt like building. So I'm gonna build something in a second. I think if we were gonna do a no base game build, that would be better suited for a YouTube video though. I've thought about doing that before. I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to build an ugly house right now. I want to build something cute. There's lots of silly Sims challenges that I've got like in the back of my brain to do as YouTube videos eventually, but I don't really want to do them on stream. I feel like it's better suited for a video, you know? I guess I could always cut the stream down into a video, but that kind of thing, I mean, I wouldn't do it, Dan would, but that kind of thing is miserable. Trying to cut a stream down into an actual YouTube video, because there's so much random garbage I say on stream that, like, I wouldn't put in the video, because you try and cut 3 hours down of me talking the whole time, versus, like, if I record a build for 3 hours in real life, I'm not talking the whole time, you know? So there's like obvious things to cut out, but if I stream for 3 hours and you have to cut that down into a YouTube video, you gotta cut out every alert. You gotta cut out all of me talking to chat about like soup, you know? It's just, there's like so much garbage that you have to delete from the video if you want to cut it down into a YouTube video. Yeah, soup. I don't think I've ever talked about soup on stream before. Thoughts on soup, chat? I think it's about time we have this conversation. What are our opinions on soup? Wolf Girl, Annalise, thank you for those donations to Hope for Haiti. Inca and Clown House as well, the donations to Hope for Haiti. Captain Fluffy, Abby, Serena, Hatter T, Josie Unicorn, Mystery Lee, Blink, Savannah, Simjen, Sue, oh, I'm sorry, Biddy Green, Typical Redhead, I'm sorry if I missed anything. Cater, Todd, Ross, Heartcraft, Ida, Shelby, May, Astro Latte, thank you for the gifted subs and everything. Thank you all so much. Also, Stinky the Chinchilla, thank you for the $1. Sophie with the 8 months, Biddy with the 10 months. My brain feels like mush right now. Thank you all so much. I don't like soup very much. I hate to say it, but I'm not into it. I don't like soup. That's my final verdict. I never liked soup. I can't think of a single kind of soup that I want. I don't know. I don't like soup. Simpson Sins, Carrie, Froggy, Sophie, Lo-Fi, Lily, and Sandwich, thank you for the resubs and bits. Bella, too, thank you so much. Okay, someone mentioned Pietro House. I've thought about that. We're gonna do it. I just don't really want to do it right now. I kind of want to build some, like... I don't want to build something ugly right now. Does that make sense? Like, I want to build a cute house. I don't want to build something ridiculous right now. Not that clowns are ridiculous, but I don't really, you know. I don't really want to build a clown house right now. Ever tried pumpkin soup? I haven't tried pumpkin soup. I bet it's good. I believe you. It's not that soup tastes bad. It's that I don't want to drink food. Does that make sense? Also, like, most soup, not safe for me to eat. Like, you never know. So many places, like restaurants, will put chicken broth in everything and be like, no, it's vegan. No, it's not. You have chicken broth in it. Chicken broth is meat. But, like, so many places just don't think it is. People, for one, just don't think chicken is meat, which is a whole other issue. But, like, people, no, it's just broth. It doesn't count. It's just broth. Yes, it does count. What are you talking about? It's liquid chicken. Sorry. Wallpaper, Cowboy Farmer, Shelby, Emily, Breathtaking, Peterson, Thor's Pixelated, Jordan, thank you for the resubs and stuff. Shelby, I never sing songs for pets. You can't make me sing a song for your cat. If I had to sing a song for every cat, we would never stop singing songs. Every day, someone comes in chat, they're like, Kayla, it's my turtle's birthday. Sing my turtle a birthday song. Your turtle's not listening, are they? But I will sing a song for all of your pets today. For those of you who have, you know, turtles, lizards, cats, dogs, grandmas, cousins, dogs, you know, anyone whose birthday is today. Just call me Kevin, not like soup either. Good taste. Nia, people who don't like soup, give me your address. Oh. Tabitha, Rat Lover, you don't like soup because you live in Florida? I mean, that might be part of it. I don't have, like, a need to eat hot soup, you know? Because it's just hot outside. It doesn't, like, feel as good, you know? Maybe? Well, a lot of soup has pasta in it here, too, I guess, Little Dika, but I still just, I don't care for it. Anyway, let's build a house. I feel like I want to find I want it to be a budget house. Like, that's majorly the plan here. What sort of style house, though? I know someone just said, yeah, McKenna just said A-frame/cottage. That's an option. But I kind of want to build something that, like, looks bigger than it is. A-frames looks, they don't look bigger than it is. A-frames, in fact, look smaller than it is. Backwards. A-frames look bigger than they are, because it would end up being, like, a loft 1 bedroom. You know, A-frames are tiny. What I meant to say is I want it to look smaller than it is. Like, I want it to have, like, secretly, like, 5 bedrooms that you wouldn't expect, you know? You know what I mean? But A-frames are fun to build. But then you gotta do windows, and windows are like $1 million in The Sims if you want base game ones. I don't know. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I know everybody keeps saying cottage. That's not gonna be 5 bedrooms, but... I probably wouldn't build it in Newcrest either if we built a cottage. I mean, like... I don't know. Oh, Clapets, don't worry. Thank you for the donation to Hope for Haiti. I don't. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't worry. Thank you for the donation. Sapphic, thank you for the $5 of all the Hope for Haiti. Sweet Callista, Farah, Light Dark, Hannah Lauren, McKenna, Slinky, Bex, thank you for the bits and Apple Strudel with the subs and stuff too. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, Bex, so many people are like, oh, you're vegetarian, but you eat fish, right? No, I don't know why. So I think it's like a lot of people like my grandma's age that for some reason don't count chicken and fish as being meat. So you say, I don't eat meat, and they're like, oh, but you eat chicken. Because in their mind, meat means just red meat, like steak and stuff. But meat includes chicken. But yeah, a lot of my grandparents say that kind of stuff too. I don't eat fish either, obviously. Norris, Blue and Cheese, the kitties, and I'm trying to make it even with the donations to Hope for Haiti too. Kaylee, Blueberry, Laura, Cowplant Farmer, Zaridia, thank you for the resubs and stuff too. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, I'm probably just gonna wing it. I don't know what I'm gonna build. Oh, what if it had a little wrap? This is not what we're gonna build. But what if it had like a little wraparound porch? Wouldn't that be nice? This one's weird. It looks so like bland on the outside, you know? It's very modern farmhouse, like very on trend. I think I wish the downstairs looked different. Like, why are the windows there? I think it really bothers me. I wish that there was like more. I don't know. I don't know. I've made lots of tree houses before, chat. Someone asked about that. I also don't really want to make a restaurant right now. People were asking earlier for me to make a restaurant. I feel like building a house. I'm very much in a house sort of mood. I don't really want to build a community lot. No, I don't eat honey, Dangerous Moth. I know some people do. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable with the thought of it. So I don't eat honey or use like beeswax products personally. See, thank you for the 32 months. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to build that. I'm just going to wing it and build something. Maybe we'll go to a 30 by 20 lot. Should we? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to evict this sim, and I went back into build mode. Mushu, Caddy, thank you for the resubs and sub gifts. Sierra and Kayla has adorable hair. Thank you for the donations to Hope for Haiti, too. I like the idea of building something small. I'm not going to be here for very long this morning, I don't think. So we gotta do what we can. I'm going to get off probably in like 2 hours. I don't know, because I'm still going to stream at 4. This is a bonus stream. I think this lot has bad lighting, and I want it to have a road up to it. No. Everything is too big. Girls, thank you for the $5. Whiskey, thank you for the $5 too to Hope for Haiti. Thank you both so much. Anyway, bonus stream. I just felt like building, and so I will, except I don't know what I want to build, so it's unhelpful. I might build here. Let me bulldoze this lot. Let's try it. Moxus, thank you for the Prime sub too. Thank you so much. This one has really bad lighting too, but we can build in the evening and it won't be so bad. When I say it has bad lighting, I mean, I guess, oh, right now it's fine. But basically, like, usually, the house is very in shadows, and it bothers me a lot. But apparently 2:43 p.m. is a good time to build here. Moxus, thank you for the Prime sub. Anyway, I hate when the whole place is covered in shadows. It really bothers me. I find it so difficult to build when there's, like, shadow everywhere. Because you can't see the front of the house because the sunlight is so bad. Sneedle, Anxious Live, thank you for the resubs and stuff. Neatbags, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Andrea, thank you for the 2 months. Caddy, thank you for the $20 to Hope for Haiti. Thank you all so much. Anyway, let's just make something. I'm just gonna wing it and we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna wing it and we'll see what happens. Oh my gosh, the alerts are so delayed. Did you see Messy Simmer sub just played? That was like 10 minutes ago. This lot is next to the Pancakes house. Right next to the Pancakes house. You know them, you love them. You probably hate their house though. Emily, thank you for the $50 donation to Hope for Haiti, by the way. Thank you so much. All right. I'm starting recording. Let's do it. I want it to be 4 bedrooms. At the very least. I'm not picking a style. I'm just building something and seeing what happens. And I want it to be 4 bedrooms. I guess, well, we kind of were going for like a bit of a farmhouse look, weren't we? Because we wanted to have the wraparound porch. But it's going to be 4 bedrooms. That's my final answer. That's all I know. I am not sure about anything else, but I am sure of that. I want it to have a bunch of bedrooms. What packs? We'll figure it out. What? My mods are using my... They're... my mods are taking advantage of my polls. Tori's asking what she should have for lunch. Okay. They're using me. No, I want this to be smaller. This is not gonna look like a farmhouse. It's okay. I don't want to hear your opinions. I just started. Give me a second. Krista Salami, small super sim house build. Oh, a super sim house build is an interesting idea. Maybe not right now, but another time, because I haven't ever tried the Super Sim Challenge, but maybe we could try that on stream, because we're doing the Legacy right now, but maybe after we do the Legacy, we could try the Super Sim Challenge, because I've been wanting to do that for a while. That could be a fun idea. Well, maybe we'll give it a go. Maybe we will give it a go. Okay, I'm gonna leave that, because I don't know what the back to look like yet. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna do that. Cowboy Farmer Alexander, thank you for the resubs and bits. Mrs. Swifty, Grace, thank you so much, everybody. What's the Super Sim Challenge? Have you never heard of it? Have you ever seen a Let's Play on YouTube? Essentially, you have to, like, do everything in The Sims. That is the simplest explanation. Super Sim Challenge is in, like, max out everything. All the aspirations, all the skills, all the careers. All the things. Do everything. Make a super sim. Is the Super Sim Challenge. I don't like that. I want this to be smaller. Again. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I've seen, like, James Turner did it. It's quite fun, though. I like that kind of thing. Where it takes, like, some grinding, you know? I'm into that kind of stuff in The Sims, I think. Super Sim on short lifespan? That's just not possible. You can barely max out one career on short lifespan. You would not get very far trying the Super Sim Challenge on short lifespan. You'd do like what? I mean, you could try. But I wish you good luck. Okay. How does one start a legacy challenge? You know, these are the kind of things, chat, that it would probably be easier for you to Google that question. I mean this, and I say this from a place of love. But, you know, asking questions in Twitch chat when there are so many people here, it can be really hard to get an answer. Because I don't always see it right away. If you're looking for, like, rules for a Sims challenge, it's probably best to Google it rather than just shout into the void, because you're significantly more likely to get a response. I mean, we try our best, but there are a lot of people here. I miss a lot of things. Iggy, Beth, Key Whistle, Hufflepuff, and Tur, thank you for the resubs and bits and stuff, too. Thank you so much. Oh, that's really cool, Beth. That's really, really cool. But yeah, I do my best to respond to things, but, you know, it's really easy to miss people's questions in chat when it comes to, like, what are the rules for a legacy challenge? You know, when you could just look it up, it's probably easier to get your answers. Okay. I think I want to put like, how am I going to do the back of this? I might figure out, you know what? I'm going to do the floor plan inside and then I'll do the back of it. Because then we can figure it out better. It's easier that way. Opinions on Mr. Perfectly Fine by Taylor Swift. Thank you, Liza, for donating to Hope for Haiti to ask that question. I am a very big fan of Taylor Swift. I think we all know this. And that song is very fun to me. It's a good, like, nostalgic feeling. I don't know. It's just, I like how it makes me feel. I like Taylor Swift a lot. I always have. And also, Fearless was the first ever CD I ever got. My grandpa gave it to me for Christmas many, many years ago. My grandpa used to love Taylor Swift. And so I like that song. It's just nostalgic is all. It has good vibes that remind me of a simpler time. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay. That's bland and boring. You aren't allowed to agree. Shh. Windy Kitty, I'm gonna be live for like 2 hours right now, and then I'll be live again later. So we'll see. I just felt like simming, so I'm gonna for a bit. Okay. Well, Passion Fairy, my mods seem like they use polls when chat is being a bit chaotic and they're trying to distract them. But sometimes they use polls for ridiculous things, and I don't know why. But a lot of times they'll put polls to redirect conversation when things are being said that are stressing me out. So, that's why. Someone in chat said that the poll pushes me over on mobile so that you can't see me. Can't you, like, tap out of it if that happens? Simspace, thank you for the tier 2 20 months. Akiko, Peyton, Geo, Salem, Wendy, Can Never Ending. Thank you for the resubs. Every Room is a Taylor Swift album. Thank you for the $10. But yeah, the polls, I assume they might be a little bit disruptive on mobile, but I'm pretty sure you can, like, move them. Or, like, get out of the chat if you need to. It seems like chat likes the polls for whatever reason. I don't know why. But okay. I want to do like, what if we made the house blue and orange? I did that once and I loved it. I thought it was so funny. I'm gonna do it again. I'm so excited. Oh, people are gonna hate it. When I did this for like a shell challenge once, people were like, oh my god, it looks horrible, change it. And I loved it, so maybe I'll do it again. Blue windows, orange wallpaper. Oh, it's gonna look great. People kept coming in, literally, I'm not kidding, all day. They would come in, and it took me like a few days to build the house. They came in constantly, and they're like, this looks terrible. Why are you doing this? Change the color scheme. And the more they said it, the more I wanted to keep it. The more people complained about it, the more it inspired me to make it worse. It's not even that bad. It's kind of fun. People are just dramatic. It's really not bad. Like, I don't see the problem. I understand, you know, that it could be different, but what if I like it? Lily, you know, I literally cannot win. Someone in chat being passive aggressive because I always have the base game filter on. If I use too many packs, I get yelled at too. I'm trying to balance things. I'm trying to use a lot of base games so people can download it, while also using some packs that I don't use that often. I literally can't win. No matter what I do, someone is going to be mad and think that my house is boring and like could be different. So I'm sorry if I if I use base game too much. I know you didn't mean anything by that, Lily, but like, it's very frustrating to me when I just, no matter what I do, people in chat complain about it. Because I'm trying to make it so that people can actually download and use the house, you know? And I just, you can't win. Peyton, thank you for the $15 to Hope for Haiti. Vegan, Alexa, Sarah, Idama, thank you. Music, and Pixelated Jordan, Mrs. Untitled Pepper, thank you for the resubs and stuff too. Thank you so much. But anyway, I try not to use like a million packs every time I build, just so that way like other people can actually download the house. That is a good thing when people in chat can actually download it. Because otherwise it's sad when your favorite YouTuber only uses packs that you don't have. Trust me, I've been there. I have done that. I too watch a lot of Sims YouTubers, especially back in the day, and I very much understand that it sucks when like people are constantly using packs that you don't have. So, okay. I want to scoot that over. I think that, what if we like put this, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Okay. I think that I'm gonna make, this is a really small living room. I was thinking about making this the living room. Look, maybe not with that sofa, that's just an example, but I mean, it could be. It's small, but, you know, like that. And then we could have like a little office. We'll figure it out. That could be cute. I like that it's cozy in here. We're trying to have this house be sort of on a budget again, because I want this to be like a very usable house build. In case people need to download a house for their Sims, they have this one. Ali, Papaya, Salty, Rendipity, Blaze, Music, thank you for the resubs too, everybody. Thank you so much. And then, okay, I'll keep it like that for now. This is a weird layout. I don't know where I want to put the bathroom. I guess we could put a bathroom like right there. Possibly, ooh, I could put a bedroom here. Weird, I love hallways. And then we could have the kitchen like this, and then like a dining space there. Please keep the TV in the coffee table. Yeah, of course, I'll do it. Good idea. Stick the TV in the coffee table like I had before. Perfect. I think it's usually better if you can't see the entire TV, you know? I think that's generally what's preferred. Is if you can only see half the TV because the other half is inside of the wall, right? Tyra Wildcat, Gongcho Ellie, thank you for the resubs. Liza, thank you for the donation to Hope for Haiti. Listen, I am not going to sit here and bash any Taylor Swift album, Liza. If you ask my opinions on any Taylor Swift album, I would tell you I like them all. I don't know. I don't have like opinions on Reputation. I don't have the same emotional attachment to Reputation that I do to Fearless, but I like all of Taylor Swift's music. I think Taylor Swift is cool. And that is my final answer. I like Taylor Swift, and I have for a long time. Okay. I also don't think that I have, like, what I'm trying to say here? I think that some people have, like, more educated opinions on, I guess no one has, like, fancy educated opinions on Taylor Swift's music, but I feel like people that talk about it and are like, well, I like this album because of this, this, and this. I don't know, I just like her, I think her music's cute. Like, that's all I have to say. I don't have, like, strong music opinions. I feel unqualified to make statements like that. Fandom, Teriel, Lord Puff, thank you for the resubs. I'm not going to be live until 8 p.m. I'm getting off and then coming back. I'm going to get off in like an hour and a half, and then I'm going to come back at 4. So, I won't be here until 8. Not at all. I will be leaving and then coming back. That's my plan. Okay. I don't like those columns. I don't want to have to use this one. Oh, well, I will. Pixie Kendall, thank you for the resubs, Fandon as well. And Teriel, thank you for the 24 months. Thank you so much. Is it a base game house? It won't be. It is right now. Maybe I'll use, like, cats and dogs columns. That would be fun. And then I could change the thingy down here. The cats and dogs columns are smaller and more what I want from this. So. Cute. See? Why do I build with no grid? Wolf Girl, I don't think I do. I use the grid a lot. The grid is on right now. I find that I have to be very careful about having the grid on. Because if I have the grid on at times where it is not absolutely necessary, chat about loses their minds. They get really annoyed. They're like, turn the grid off, it looks horrible. So it's useful for like doing floor plans and figuring out sizing and stuff, but I usually turn it off when I furnish because I don't really need it. I turn it on and off when necessary, you know? But it really bothers people when the grid is on, I've noticed. It like really bugs people. I don't know why. I'm starting to think that it doesn't actually even bug them. I think they just say that because other people say it. And I mean that. I'm pretty sure that no one actually cares that much about the grid. They just say it because like people in chat say it and they say it too. Okay. That'll be nice. You press G to turn the grid on and off. And again, it's really useful like when you're trying to do the floor plans and stuff because you can put the grid where it's necessary. So the grid is not a bad thing. Oh, the staircase is in a weird spot. I don't know how to do a floor plan. Uh-oh. Okay. We're doomed a little bit. Okay. But yeah, you can turn the grid on and off just by pressing G. Eloise, thank you for the $5. I probably butchered your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the donation to Hope for Haiti. Bill, whatever your heart desires, with the $30 to Hope for Haiti. Also, Emmy with the sub gifts. And thank you, Jesse, Aubrienne. Thank you for the resubs too. Thank you so much. Flip the stairs? I mean, we could do that. I wanted the staircase to be, like, open in the living room. This would be significantly better. I don't really know what to do about this. Because I don't want this room to be one big open space. The floor is sparkling because I have the Bust the Dust kit. And it's clean. Oh, no. What if I have to? I don't want to do that. That's terrible. But the window is in a weird spot. Okay, we're readjusting. We are officially readjusting and reconsidering. All right, that's not good. We can get a smaller door. It's fine. If it was like this would be so much better. Because then we could do like... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what if instead... Is this gonna make a difference even? Oh no! It ruins everything! Okay. This is not gonna have things on the side, which is really annoying. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just trying to think of ways to make the, I don't know why I did that. It doesn't make a difference. Can I bend the stairs? Yeah, but I'm trying to avoid it. Because I don't know how I want to put them. Eves, thank you for the Prime sub. Oh, no. I mean, this is a possibility, which probably makes more sense. I just really hate this because I don't want the door to be in the corner like that. It makes me feel really sad when I have to do that. And that, I feel like, might be too much. I guess, well, if this is the parents' room and the parents have an ensuite bathroom, it's a really small room. It's barely gonna fit the parents' bed in it. And then this living room doesn't really fit anymore, which is another issue. Oh, BMO, thank you for the $30 to Hope for Haiti. Madison, thank you for the 32 months. Eves, thank you for the Prime sub. Annie, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you so much. I mean, if we had this again, still can't have a double bed very easily in here. I guess we can make it like 4 wide. But then it gets rid of, ugh, the columns are so annoying. I don't want to have to use Get Together. We might have to use Get Together. It might be the only option. You know what we can do, which is fun though, is have 3 bedrooms. Oh, and the bedroom downstairs is 4 bedrooms. I guess we can use the Get Together columns, which I was trying to limit packs, but if it must be done, it must be done. If I must use the Get Together columns, then I will. Okay. No upstairs bathroom? This one is the upstairs bathroom for the parents. The other kids can use a downstairs bathroom. They'll be fine. Can always do it like this, too, if we want the hallway to be a bit less horrible. Because that might be nice if the hallway was a bit less horrible. Okay. Oops. That's nice. And it's small, which is exactly what I wanted. Parents' bedroom is really weird. But that's okay. We'll make it work. They really do have a very large bedroom, don't they? That's okay. That's okay. All right, time for Get Together. If only you could place the edges of these things where you want them instead of where they automatically place, because they don't automatically place right. See? They don't place over here. So you have to use a column. Opinion, favorite, oh, thought you said opinions. Favorite song on folklore. I don't know. Guys, I don't like when people ask me about music because I don't know how to answer their questions. Like, I have, you know what was my problem also is that I just don't know how to pick favorites of anything. Like, you ask my favorite color, I'll tell you like 10 things. Not 10, like 4 things. But like, I don't know how to answer, like, what's your favorite so-and-so? Like, I don't know how to answer those questions ever. Because I have too many answers. I'm too indecisive to pick favorite songs, basically. Thank you for the $1 to Hope for Haiti, though. Acrylic Toenail, thank you for the $20 to Hope for Haiti. Cowboy, thank you for the 8 months. Grace for the 6 months. Kitsuni, thank you for the $5 to Hope for Haiti. Also, I see it's your birthday, Cowboy. I can sing you a song. Yeah, when someone asks, like, your favorite book, I swear, I, like, immediately blank on every book I've ever read. Suddenly, I've never read a book before. Like, I just, I don't know. Or, like, favorite TV show, it's like, I've never seen TV before. Or what's worse is favorite movies. I have literally no idea. No idea. I'll just be like, oh, yeah, Nemo. What? No, you don't like Nemo that much. Why did you say that? But then I just lie. Because I, like, blank on anything I've ever seen, and I'll just pick one, and then I'm just told a lie. That's what I do, is I lie. I just pick something that I can think of, and then just say it. And then I'm like, why did I say that? But it's too late now, because you lied. Oh, wait, I didn't sing your birthday song yesterday, Kayla, did I? I'll sing you a birthday song. Oh God, or like if you're with people and they're like, oh, what kind of music, like you're in charge of the music. No, No, don't put me, no, someone else do it. I'm not doing, I can't do that. That's terrible. I can't be the one. No. If you give it to me, I'll put on musicals, and that's it. Anyway, I can't do it. I hate that. I'm so not prepared for that. Okay, this living room is gonna be so tiny. This is bad. What have I done? Could we, like, expand it? Like how it's expanded upstairs? But then the porch is tiny. What if we, like... Is that better? Blood Plum Bob Raid, hey! Welcome to the stream, everybody! Oh no, I'm in the middle of an ugly build. I can't figure out what I want to do, and now you're all gonna see it! Don't look at my screen! Hi everyone, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. This is exciting. I've never live this early. This is fun. Wait, welcome in everyone. We're currently, well, I'm live early for no reason. I felt like building, and so I went live, and now here we are. We're building this sort of budget family home in The Sims. I don't know, it's like 4 bedrooms right now. It's gonna be good. It's just not good yet, basically. Oh, I should save my game, you're right. Ooh. Anyway, chat, if you are from my stream and you don't follow Blonde Plum Bob on Twitch, can't speak, you should. Her channel is so much fun. She's a great time, and I think you would really enjoy her content. So let's spam the link. And she usually streams earlier than I do, so I can never raid her, because she's always live like now and not later, so I can't raid you. But she's awesome, and I think you'll like her a lot. So my mods are gonna spam a link for you. Go over there and say hi for me. Lily, thank you for the $20 to Hope for Haiti. The fabulous Pigtails over $1 train with a $5 to Hope for Haiti, and Amanda and Philly Roll, Miranda, Heart Syrup, Welmo, thank you for the resubs and stuff. McKenna, thank you so much. Do I listen to podcasts? I used to listen to a lot more podcasts. I don't really as much anymore. I still listen to My Favorite Murder. But that's pretty much it. I don't listen to any other podcasts right now, really. But I've been a fan of My Favorite Murder for like 5 years. So I listen to that one all the time, still, like, religiously every week. But I haven't listened to many other podcasts in a long time. But yeah, I like My Favorite Murder. I can't say it. Bible Amanda, thank you for the resubs. Also, Might Be Poor, thank you for the 169 to Hope for Haiti. And those who just came in with a raid, please don't feel like you have to donate, but we are raising money for Hope for Haiti right now this month. We've raised so far $28,516 for Hope for Haiti. Hope for Haiti is an organization that helps to support education and public health in Haiti. They do things like they help pay for school supplies, they help pay teachers, they plant fruit trees on school campuses, they have scholarship funds for students in Haiti. They do a lot to help people in Haiti, and we have raised together almost $29,000 for them, which is huge. So if you'd like to donate, please, there's a link in the chat, but don't feel like you have to. You can just hang out with us. Don't worry, it's no big deal. I'm not trying to like guilt anybody or anything, but if you have $1 to spare, we do have a link in the chat for you. And Maddie, thank you for the sub gifts. And Alexis, thank you for the sub gifts. Blonde Plum Pop, hey, thank you so much. Maisie, Violet, Lauren, thank you for the resubs and stuff too. Okay. I just want a cheap staircase. That'll do. Here's a pro tip to save money. Delete the underside, especially if it's not a very high foundation. You can't even see it, but I just saved me 136 simoleons. Pietro, please come home with the $10. Stop. So, we're live right now. But I usually stream at 4. And I'm gonna go live again later at 4. Because I, still intend to hunt for Pietro tonight. I just felt like playing a little bit of Sims this morning, or I guess this afternoon. So we're here now and later. That is the plan. Okay. Other pro tip, if you place automatically, it puts things underneath the staircase, but it doesn't need to be there, so you can delete the ones behind the stairs and save some money that way too. It's only 12:45 right now, so I'm gonna get off stream in like an hour and 15 minutes or so, and then we'll come back at 4. So, Blood Plum Pop, hey, thank you for the $20 to Hope for Haiti, and anonymous donation with $20 as well. You know what's huge? Oh, I don't have the Hike for Haiti page open. Hang on. We are raising money together with a group of simmers right now. It's not just us. We're raising money with a bunch of my friends. Together as a group for the Hike for Haiti event, we've raised $73,798 this month, which is huge. So you see like Maggie Equippy in the chat is also doing it this month. A bunch of us, a lot of streamers you might recognize. But that is really, really huge. So thank you all so much. Hey, wait, Taz raided me too? I never get raids. This is so exciting. Hi, everybody. I never streamed this early. I love Taz as well. Taz is the coolest. If you guys don't follow Taz either, there's a link in the chat. You better go right now. This is really important to me. Hi. Hello. I'm building in The Sims. I'm a bit embarrassed because Taz is better than me at building in The Sims, but it's okay. I know the color scheme is a lot. That's the point. But I went live a little bit early today with no warning. I didn't tell anyone. I just wanted to play Sims. So I'm here. I'm building. And we are currently making this little house. I don't know. We're also raising money for Hope for Haiti right now. If you'd like to donate, there's a link in the chat. If you are a fan of Taz, ooh, I don't know if you're kidding or not, Crypto, but I'm gonna ban you. If you're memeing, you can come back and apologize later or like talk to one of my mods, but that's not cool. Yikes. Margaret, Kenzie, thank you for the donations to Hope for Haiti also. Okay, anyway, Taz is a friend of mine. Also, I've met Taz in person before. I went to Taz's graduation from university because Taz went to uni with Dan. They didn't know each other. They just went to the same school and graduated on the same day. So I was there at Taz's graduation. Not to brag, but I was there. Which is so weird. Like, what a small world. I don't know. Isn't that so funny? Like, what was I doing there? But obviously I was there for Dan, but I don't know. I always think that story is funny, so. Okay. I want to use a lighter flooring. I'm very into, like, the lighter wood floorings recently, I've noticed. Okay, so this house is currently 4 bedrooms. This is going to be a study sort of room. Could be 5 bedrooms, though. And 2 bathrooms. Celebrity guest lilsimsie. Stop. You know what else is weird? I like, at the time especially, like, never got recognized in public. Because I was, like, significantly smaller. And now I don't get out, so I don't really get recognized very often. It's happened before, but, like, not a lot. I got recognized at that graduation twice. Which is so, like, what a bizarre, like... I always think about that, and I'm like, imagine seeing a random American simmer that you watch at your own graduation in the UK. Like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? I always think that's so funny. Like, why? Okay, anyway. I'm just around. Don't worry about it. Oh, what if we use this tile in the bathrooms? I never use this tile. I wish this bathroom was smaller. I hate when they're, like, this long and skinny, you know? Anyway, it's fine. It's kind of ugly. Well. That's the plan, I guess. I like how it matches the outside of the house. All right, we're gonna let me try and get some kitchen stuff in here. Because, I kind of want to use Parenthood. Oh, I'm sorry. What if we use, like, blue counters? I don't know. No, it's okay that they call the tile ugly. I was trying to make the tile ugly. It's not a problem. Don't worry. I knew what I was doing. It was on purpose. Don't worry. It's fine. Can't say I blame them. All right. What if I, like, scoot it there? I don't know. That's fine. I like that. Wait, I'm being rated again? I never get rated. This is so fun. Smorley, Thank you for the raid. Hi, everybody. I hope you had a good stream. It's so good to see you. How is your stream? What'd you guys get up to? We're currently live early because I felt like playing The Sims. So I'm here with no warning. I just wanted to sim, and so I did. And now we're building a little bit of a house. Well, I don't know why I said it like that. I'm building a house in The Sims. I don't know. I wasn't really sure what I was going for. We just decided to build something somewhat smallish and cheapish. And now here we are. Oh, I should put the fridge on this side, shouldn't I? And we should not use that expensive of a fridge because we don't have a ton of money right now. I might get a cheap one. In hindsight, probably not a good idea. Like, why would you want to have one of the cheapest kitchen appliances? I should prioritize other stuff. But what if I want to have kitchen cabinets? You know? It's one of those balancing acts. Do I want a nice fridge or do I want cabinets? I don't know. I would prefer cabinets. Anyways, Marley, I thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good day. Welcome in, everybody. We're currently building the house, like I just said, and we're also raising money for Hope for Haiti right now. If you would like to donate, Hope for Haiti is an organization that helps to support education and public health in Haiti. They do things like they have scholarship funds for students in Haiti. They help buy school supplies. They have sometimes, like, in case of emergency, they can give out, like, emergency relief baskets, like, in case of, like, a hurricane or something, with, like, water purifying tablets and flashlights and batteries and, you know, like, necessary things to have on hand in case of natural disaster. And so they do a lot of things like that to help people in Haiti. And we have raised together almost $29,000 for them. Please don't feel like you have to donate, but if you would like to, there's a link in the chat. I know that Taz has also raised money for Hope for Haiti. So you might know about it, but... yeah, aesthetic is more important than, function. Who cares about the house working? We just want it to look good, okay? That's what matters the most. That, you can't really access the cabinet. I probably shouldn't do that. I probably shouldn't do that, should I? Okay, that'll be nice in here. Style is more important than substance. Exactly. Oh, Madison, thank you for the 3 months. I love you. Thank you so much. It's so exciting. Whenever I mention My Favorite Murder on stream, everyone in chat is like, oh my god, My Favorite Murder, because I know a lot of you also listen to that podcast. And that always excites me when people in chat get excited about it because I like My Favorite Murder. I've listened to it for years. It's a fun podcast. And I know a lot of you like it too, so... That's always fun. It is always fun to hear from you. Okay. I'm gonna put just like some basic necessities down. For example, functional bathroom. That's a good touch. We need one of those. And then I want to get... I want a shower tub combo, but I think it might be too expensive. I'm gonna keep it for now. And we'll see if we have to change it. I just would like to have a bathtub in this house. So even if we have to delete it, it is raining so much. If we have to delete it, it's fine, but we'll see. Is the Parenthood one cheaper? Oh, it is. I forgot we were using Parenthood. Ooh. I feel like you can't this is the problem with the Parenthood one, right? Is that I don't know what swatches are safe to use. They're like so much. I wish we had some more subtle ones, like more subtle shower curtains. Smiley One, Cat, Simi, Tara, Ali, or Ale, sorry, thank you for the resubs and bits. Madison 2, Lissy, Morgan, thank you so much. Jada, Lone Star, Daniel, Arrow. Also, Sim Spacey, I'm Not Coming Home. Margaret Lucas, Kenzie and her cat Olivia, and Faith, thank you for the donations to Hope for Haiti. Did I thank Jack for the resub? I'm sorry if I missed anything. You know, it's been raining so much this weekend. Like, this week, I guess. It's been a lot. You know, Florida's, dry season is over. It's, we are back in business now, apparently. It's been storming a lot recently. No. 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 Maybe that one. I don't know. We'll see. Kimmy, thank you for the resubs too. Thank you so much. Florida has a dry season. Well, it doesn't really rain that much in the winter time. Like from like December until April-ish, it doesn't really rain that much. And then about now, it rains a lot every day. Every single day. All the time. But I kind of like it. It's kind of, I like how it's, I don't know, nice. It's vibey. So, is it going to be a starter home? Oh no, it's going to cost $40K. This house is going to be a little bit more than a starter home. I'm sorry. It's going to be a little bit more expensive than a starter, but it'll be nice. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're swapping the plans around in the living room. Because originally, we were going to let me just put some filler furniture down. Originally, we were going to have the couch there and the TV on this side, but now that we have more space, it's going to go like that. And we can even have, look at this. Now, I don't want to get too far over our heads here, but I think we can even fit a coffee table. Yeah. I know. We're going wild. Okay, I want to try and I'm gonna try and pick out actual furniture though. Even a coffee table, yeah. Maybe we could use that. That matches the outside really well. The like blue and orange. That was very much what we were going for. So, oh, we were originally gonna have an archway into this office, and then I made the room smaller, so I put a thingy, but now it's big again, so we can have an archway back. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That couch is from Parenthood. It's a good one. I am a big fan of it. That'll be nice. Keep the floating TV. Yeah, okay. Jack, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. Okay, I want to pick, it's gotta be a somewhat small coffee table. I should save my game. Oh, sorry for yawning. Why so early today? Because I wanted to be. Don't worry, I'm gonna get off soon, and I'm gonna stream again later. The plan was that I would stream now for like 2 hours, play some Sims, and then come back later to keep hunting for Pietro and Animal Crossing. So this is merely a short, early stream. I'm not gonna stream all day. I have some stuff to do in between my stream. I went live to avoid my problems. I didn't want to deal with email, so I didn't, but I really should. So I'm gonna get off stream, deal with that, and then and then come back. Lilas, no, my stream is usually like this. This is usually the size of the stream. I guess sometimes it's bigger. When I stream at my normal time and I'm playing Sims, we can get like 6,000 viewers sometimes, and it can be a little bit chaotic in chat on occasion, but this is usually how it goes. Mushu, Crybaby, Blanket, thank you for the resubs and stuff. How do you pull up swatches after you've already placed an item? You can use this button. You can press, you can use this button, and you can press R, and that'll get it. But that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Let me put the overlay back. Okay. I'm trying to think what rug I want to put in here. I'm not sure. That's too small. Oh, none of them fit. Med, thank you for the tier 2 13-month resub. Blanket, thanks again for the bits. Thank you all so much. Oh, that rug fits. Oh. If we can just get a good color. Honestly, that blue color could be nice. Then we can have some more orange accents in here. Okay. That fits perfectly. Okay. Let me filter through parenthood stuff and see if we can find anything. Let me look at everything in parenthood. 'Cause, like, I want to get... Sorry for yawning. Oh, is Christian here too? Oh my goodness, the gang really is all here today. Should I use this in here? I know it's a dresser, but... Ooh. Oh, it's a bit wide. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. I like how this is turning out, though. I think it's well spaced out. No, too big again. I'm gonna come back to that. I don't know what I want to do with it. You know what we should do, though, is go in and make sure that we have all of the furniture that I really want. Because I don't know how much money we're gonna have. I want to get a better computer. I'm gonna try and prioritize that. But let's go in and just make sure that we have, like, all the necessities in the house. And then we can, like, go back and decorate. Because I'd hate to have, like, the downstairs be really well decorated and then the upstairs be completely empty, you know? So let's just make sure we have furniture everywhere. And then we can go back and add on to it, you know? We only have, like, 12K left, right? The flooring, all the flooring in this house is base game. We didn't use any packs for the flooring. I don't know what bed will fit in here. I hate to say it, but, like, the cheap base game bed is really small. And if we want to have, like, because I want my Sims to be able to walk, like, around it. This is so sad. I'm pretty sure that the Sims can still get through there, but I want to have, like, 2 nightstands in here, you know? So I feel like we have to use the cheap one. Do I have a Discord? Yes, I do. We can link it in the chat for you. We do have a Discord server, though. You're welcome to join it. Everyone is. Wish it had a headboard. That's kind of sad. And the Seasons one is small, too, but it's more expensive. And I'm trying to save money. Let me check really fast if my Sim can even get up here. Uh-oh. Why? Oh, no. No. Check dust level. Come up here. Yeah, that's a rip. Okay. It's fine. Alicia, Syrup, Elizabeth, Port, Dora, Sarah, Med. Thank you all for the resubs and stuff. Thank you so much. And Fancy Watermelon too. Thank you. All right, this is sad. Yeah, she can use the couch for sure. The couch is no problem. It's not the nightstand's fault, it's the bed's fault. Like, it can't be centered on this wall. If I scooted it over, it could be. We could always just have one window. It'll bother me a little when the windows aren't lined up on the side, but we could always just have the one window. That'll be functional. Like, she can sleep in both sides of the bed and get around it. Yeah, see? Stop! No! No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, she can get on the other side now. Come downstairs. Bad. Okay. Superbia, thank you for the 14 months. Okay. Save game again. That is functional. We can also, I think, scoot it forward a tiny bit, and it'll still work. I mean, I always stream on Tuesdays, so that's what you mean. I didn't tell anyone I was going to go live early, because I didn't know I was going to until right before I went live, so don't worry, you didn't, like, miss anything. I didn't like plan to go live early today. It just sort of happened. You're not like missing out any information. GD, thank you for the 5 months. Sarah, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad your cat likes it, Sarah. That's awesome news. It's a fun toy. Put the bed on the wall with the door. It doesn't fit there. I like the bed here. Why would I move it now? I like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do bunk beds in one of these rooms at least, because I think that would be nice. We can have like as many Sims as possible, you know, if we get bunk beds in here. Rini, thank you for the 12-month resub. Oh no. Thank you for the 12 months. Yeah, I'm gonna stream 2 times today. My plan is to stream now and then stream again later. So I will be here twice. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. I like that idea. I'm gonna get off in like an hour. It's 1 now, and then I'll come back at 4. I just, I have some work to do in between the stream, and we're playing Animal Crossing later, so we're still hunting for Pietro. Do not worry. Okay. Okay. Simsie is married to the grind. Yes. Oh, Watermelon, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming to the stream. Okay. Yeah, it's a more Europe-friendly stream. Exactly. It's time zone friendly for other people in other places. It's a better time zone for a lot of people. So, exactly. What will I do to celebrate when I find Pietro? I don't know. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high because, well, some of us have been looking for Pietro since October, and some of us don't have high hopes about finding Pietro anytime soon. I'm not naming any names, but some of us have become a bit cynical recently. I might do it like this instead. I don't like the orange with it. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But I just don't have high expectations, basically. Some of us have been waiting a long time for the clown, basically. That's all. Okay, I might actually do it like that. I like the idea of another window in here, and it's kind of a fun spot right there. Can we start new bingo cards tonight? Mushy, if I were you and you played yesterday, you should use the same bingo card as yesterday. But what am I saying? Anyway, when we play bingo in Animal Crossing, you use the same card for the whole hunt. So if you made a card yesterday, you can keep playing with the same card. If you didn't play yesterday, you can make a card tonight and then start. But you don't need to like make a new one if you played yesterday. You can use the same one. What if we had like a little a little dinosaur rug? Oh, I can put it in pink. It's elephants. Wait, was the other one elephants or oh, it was dinosaurs. Okay. How come there isn't a pink dinosaur rug? You can like pink and also like dinosaurs. Thank you very much. Gwen, Jay, Hamlet, Wolf Galaxy, Shelby, Rini, Sarah, thank you for the resubs and stuff too. There'll be a YouTube video today, yeah, Salami. I made one already. I made it yesterday. Alright. I'm gonna put a cork board. I'm gonna put this. Yeah, that'll be good for now. Alright. Did I get banned or something? No, Brooklyn, if you were banned, you would know. I don't know what you're talking about. You never even been timed out ever in your life. What do you mean? Did it glitch, perhaps? You have 0 timeouts and 0 bans. If you were banned, you would know. It would tell you. If you're banned, it says in chat, you've been banned, and you can't see chat. So oh, okay, Brooklyn. I don't know what happened. I obviously couldn't tell, but that's weird. All right. Oh, Kate, thank you for the $20 donation to Hope for Haiti. Also, thank you so much. All right. I know I use no. Maybe I'll get pink wallpaper. Does this one come in? I actually kind of like that look. I think that's kind of fun. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we can put a mirror on the wall, like right here. Okay, let's come back to this room. I don't want to spend too much money on it. Maybe I'll put like one thing on the table because the table looks kind of empty. I feel very wary of like spending our whole budget in one bedroom when we still have other rooms to furnish. So let's come back to this one once we have some more money, you know? I don't want to like waste the entire budget on this room because we have some more to do. Oh, Pam, thank you for the 5-month resub. Okay. Perhaps this kid can have their own bedroom. I don't know why they're so lucky, but they get their own. Maybe I'll use the orange one that I wanted to use before. I don't know, that'd be nice. What's the budget? It was 40K originally. We have about 7,000 left. So we're cutting it a bit close. KK, I did YouTube a lot longer than Twitch. I started YouTube in like 2015 originally, and I started streaming on Twitch in like 2017. I couldn't stream from my parents' house because I had the worst internet, like the worst internet. So I couldn't stream from my parents' house. And then when I moved to my dorm, my freshman year of college, I finally could stream because I had better internet. So that's when I finally started streaming, is when I moved out. So anyway, I wish I could have streamed sooner because I like streaming, but I just did not have internet. My parents had the worst internet when I lived there. It was so bad. Okay. Perhaps if we used like I don't know. Is that weird? Can I move the bed? I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, that's better. That actually fits. Okay. Cupcake Monster, thank you for the $20 to Hope for Haiti. Valvo Egliot, Sam, thank you for the resubs. You paused MFM for me. I respect it. Oh, you like this color sweater? I like this sweater too. I think it's fun. Okay. Lisa, I don't really know how I managed to juggle everything when I was in college. I didn't really have much free time, I guess. Looking back on that now, I really don't know how I managed to like upload every day and juggle school because like I feel like I'm too busy now and that I've graduated. Like, I don't know. I guess to be honest with you, like my mental health was really bad and I was trying to like distract myself by being busy all the time. So I used to like just be live all the time. And like I just was, you know, especially when I was living alone a year or two ago when I'm better now. I've gotten more used to it. But when my roommate moved out, I was very lonely and very miserable. And so I used to stream a lot so that I did not feel so lonely. But yeah, it's fine. I have a history degree, McKenna. I majored in history. I think I want to give this kid like a... I don't know. What color should this come in? It comes in orange. We can do that. Anyway, it's gotten easier over time. But I was really sad then, especially because my roommate moved out because she said that I was too hard to be around, and that I was boring, and that she didn't want to live with me anymore. So that one really hit me hard. I was in a really bad place for a long time over that one. Anyway, it's funny now, but that was a tough one for me when it happened. Basically. Anyway, it's fine. I think that it's valid. I think that she expected that I would have more time to like hang out with her, but obviously I was really busy all the time. And so I wasn't free a lot. So I think she was lonely too, but she probably could have worded it a little bit better because that really hurt my feelings a lot. But it's okay. It's fine. Sarah, thank you for the $1 to Hope for Haiti, by the way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick something else to go there in a second. I just gotta figure it out first. Toby, thank you for the 12-month resub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. A little bit better? Yeah. Okay. It could have been worded in a less hurtful way, yeah, but it's okay. I'm over it now. But that was really hard for me at the time. I'm not kidding. I literally cried about that for like weeks. Like, not a prank. I cried about that so much. Like, especially because there was like no warning. It just was sort of like, okay, you suck and I don't want to be here anymore. It really, I don't know. I think a lot of it comes from the fact too that like I never really had a lot of friends growing up, you know? And I still don't really have any friends, especially not around here. And so it kind of sucks to like have it confirmed that you're not fun to be around. That's a direct quote. You know, because it's kind of like I feel that way about myself. Like I feel like I'm not fun to be around. That's why I have no friends. And then to be like told it, it's like, ooh. I mean, yeah, but anyway, it's fine. Oh my god, I spent so much on nail polish. Hope for Haiti gets it too with the $103.88 donation to Hope for Haiti. Thank you so much. And Hannah, thank you for the $2 as well. Oh my god. You know what? I think a lot of people say this. This is kind of true of like pretty much any roommate situation, right? Is that it's a very different to live with people than to just be friends with them. Like, I think a lot of times when you end up, like, you could be, like, best friends, and when you move in with somebody, it's different. Not everyone is compatible to live together. You can be great when you hang out twice a week, but when you live together, it's different, you know? So that happens. And that it's unpleasant, but it's the unfortunate truth. But anyway, I think a lot of people have had experiences like that of like being like best friends with people until they move in together and then it changes. I'm pretty sure like everyone I know has had that experience at least once. So because there's like weird quirks that people have that aren't always compatible. Like things that maybe you like really clean and you do the dishes as soon as you use them. Like you clean up as you cook and your friend likes to wash them the next day, you know? And like that kind of stuff is not, you know, a big problem, but like it really irritates you. And then it's sort of like starts adding up, you know? And things like that. But anyway, I swear dishes cause so much tension between people. Like, I don't know what it is about dishes, but they are a major culprit. But everybody grows up with like different habits. And also a lot of times when you first move out, a lot of people like maybe haven't experienced living with others much. Like they've only had like their family, maybe they never had siblings. And so they're just not used to like living with other people. And so that can cause some tension too when you're like freshly moved out of your parents' house for the first time ever, you know? But anyway, it's fine. We've all been there. Kirsty, McKenna, thank you for the bits and subs. Alicia with 11 months, thank you so much. Yeah, McKenna, I think a lot of people have that. Like moving with a partner too, not just with friends, where like sometimes there's some tensions that you discover because you realize you are different, you know? I think that's why so many people recommend moving in with someone before you get married to them. Obviously, you know what works for you, but I think so many people like highly recommend living together before you get married, because then you like can work on that and weed it out before you are legally binded to them. Because of stuff like that. Literate, thank you for the 13-month resub. Thank you so much. Alicia, thank you for 11 months too. The Sims trivia on Alexa is really fun. I'm not that... See, this is why, like, obviously Dan and I can't really live together properly because we live in different countries. There's not really much of a trial period. But back pre-pandemic, like over the summer, once he graduated, he came here and stayed here for like 3 months. And then he came again over like November, December, like Christmas time, and stayed here for like 2 months. And then he was here again for like a month. So like Dan has spent extended periods of time here. And it's not the same as like living together, because it's at the end of the day, it's still a vacation and it's still like my place that he's visiting. But it's good practice. Like it's good to sort of like work through it, because that like 2 months, 3 months at a time is very different than like coming for a week, you know? Spending that good chunk of time is a good trial run. Hence why we really wanted to do that, because it was also good for him to be able to figure out, like, does he want to move to America? Like, can he see himself being here? Because you don't really get a chance to like test that out before you apply for a visa. But like getting to stay here for a couple months, I think was really good, because then he kind of could see, like, can I see myself in this place? Like this different country? I don't know. But yeah, we luckily got to do that. So Tomato Gal, Sam, Chloe, thank you for all the resubs. Anonymous, thank you for the $10 to Hope for Haiti. I'm really, really sorry about that. I'm really sorry. You know what? Don't let that one person... They were saying that their last roommate was a person they grew up with, and now they don't even speak, because they were like best friends and they lived together, and then it kind of changed. That kind of thing happens, but it doesn't happen with everybody. Like, not every roommate situation or friendship is gonna end that way. I know you know this, but like, some people just aren't compatible to live together, but not everyone is incompatible to live together, you know? It's not like a end all be all. Like, not everything is going to end up that way. But I understand that it like makes you afraid of living with like a future spouse someday because of you had a bad experience. But I think luckily a person who is your partner will probably be different and more willing to work on it with you than like a friend. You know? But I don't know, it's hard to say. But you'll be okay, I think. You'll be okay. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel like a partner is more willing to like hear you on your concerns and like work on them than just a roommate or a friend might be, you know? Birchie, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Hey, Birchie, I'm really, really sorry. That really, really sucks. Being apart for that long is terrible. I hope you're okay. Thank you for the bits. And I really hope that you can see him soon. I'm really, really, really sorry. I really feel your pain. I know the feeling all too well, especially if you got your hopes up for being able to see him soon, and then to have that like taken away really sucks. I'm really, really sorry. Okay. I want to change this room. I don't like this rug. I don't know what color to put on the walls. Like, maybe if we just... I don't know. I didn't forget wallpaper in the stairwell. I haven't done the wallpaper downstairs at all. The whole downstairs has no wallpaper. We can't really change the bed very easily. We don't have a ton of money. Shar, thank you for the 4 months too. Thank you so much. But yeah, we don't have a ton of money to work with here. is the problem. What if we like... I always use that bed, but we could lighten it up this way. I don't know. This house is not base game. This house has Parenthood and Get Together in it, I think. Also, since they're I'm so sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. Moobot deletes long messages. That was not on you. Moobot is just ridiculous sometimes. You totally did not do anything wrong. Don't worry. Sorry the bot deleted you. Okay. Ebenes, thank you for the 13 months. Alrighty. I need to put one more bedroom down here. We're running out of money. Oh no. Okay, perhaps we can use this bed. This is meant to be a 4-bedroom house. Oh, maybe we do it like this. Thank you so much though for the resubs and stuff. How about a dining room instead? No, we got a dining room here. I think our goal is to have a relatively small, affordable house that is not using a ton of packs so that people can download it pretty easily, you know? Like if you were looking for a house for your family, this would be suitable for a lot of Sims. Mo, I don't think so. Oh, Ebony's, I'm sorry. I just read it wrong. I thought there was 2 S's. There's not. I'm sorry. I just read it wrong. That's my bad. Oh, what is your problem, Josh? lilsimsie sucks. You're so ugly. Kayla, shut up. No one cares. Eek. That's like a banned speedrun, huh? Okay. My God. Kirsty, thank you for the bits. Okay, Haley's comment, Taryn, thank you for the resubs, both of you. Okay. Perhaps if we had a mirror. It's raining so much. I was saying something and I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh well. Chloe, I didn't mean to give that person attention. I don't usually. I saw their last 2 messages. Like, I saw them say no one cares, and I was like, what's their problem? Let me look at the message history, and then I saw they called me ugly. I wouldn't usually read those sort of things out loud. You would be surprised the kind of things people say. Josh is tame compared to some people. Sky Chimes, thank you for the 26 months, by the way. But yeah, that you would be horrified to know the kind of things people say. Okay. It's rain. Can you hear the rain? It's raining so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think that'll be nice. It's very quiet. Oh, it's not quiet here. It's very loud in real life. I don't know. I turned the music down. Maybe you can. It's not that bad. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, Charco and Skyray, thank you both for the donations to Hope for Haiti. Thank you so much. Okay. I might leave that for now because I want to make sure that we can properly decorate the rest of the house. I want to make sure we can actually get decorations in the rest of this place, so let's be careful with what we're placing down. This avocado, thank you for the 6 months also. Okay. Oh, Alex, thank you. I don't know what color I want to paint the walls. I'm thinking possibly like a, I want a light blue that's a bit more that tone, because that matches the color of the tile. That's what I'm going for. Okay. Well, it sure is bright in here. I don't know if I like that anymore. Maybe, the thing is we can't match the green. The green simply will not be matched. There's not the right shades. No matter where you look, you won't find them. So, okay, how weird would it be to have one window, like right there? I don't know, I guess it's not too bad. Let me get some decorations. We have some parenthood decorations that we can put. For example, I have this. I don't know why the dishes are in the far corner, but they are. That'll work, that'll work. Should we go back and put the vent hood? Caitlin, thank you for the Prime sub. It's expensive. I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'll do it for now. I'll do it for now. Okay. I missed your resub, Laura, did I? When? I'm sorry. Was it perhaps a Prime resub, Laura? Have you actually played it? I don't know if I'm sorry, thank you for the resub either way. But just so you know, if I'm saying this out of like, Berchie, I didn't miss your bits, I read them. Oh no, I did miss them. Oh my god, I'm sorry. You were supposed to come home in June, now you have to wait until July. I'm really sorry, Berchie. That's terrible. I hope that that you'll be okay. I totally thought I read yours, but that's because I read the ones before it. Thank you for the bits again, Berchie. Zwings, Hannah, thank you for the bits. Inca, thank you for the 150 to Hope for Haiti. Thank you so much. I'm doing my best. Thank you again, though. I really appreciate that, and I hope that you can see him soon. Raz, the stove is ugly, but we don't have any money, so no, I can't change it. I know the stove is not the best looking stove in the game, but again, do you see our budget? We have 4,000 simoleons left. How do you propose I pay for a better stove? It's not about, it's unfortunately not about what looks good at this point, it's about what we can afford. So, I apologize, but this is the best we can do. Okay. Yeah, I'm live a bit early, Maria. I wanted to do 2 streams today. I was feeling like building, so I'm here. I'm here and I'm building. Okay. That'll be fine for now. I don't really feel like we can put much else on the walls, though. Let's make sure we decorate this room, too. Lizzie, thank you for the $5.69. Arlo, thank you for the $2 to Hope for Haiti, both of you. You're getting the 2nd dose of the vaccine on Friday? That's awesome. My mom gets her 2nd dose on Friday, too. So you and my mother are vaccine twins. Congratulations. No, but that's awesome news. I'm really glad to hear that. I know, I think, a couple of my friends both got the 2nd dose this week as well. I know Christine got it yesterday, and so did Sid. Okay. Also, someone in chat asked how to subscribe with Prime. If you want to subscribe with Prime, you can't do it on mobile, unfortunately. I don't know where you're trying, but mobile it doesn't work, which is annoying. But if you connect your Prime account, looks like you did. If you click subscribe on the top of my channel, and then it opens a drop-down menu, click subscribe free with Prime. You can't do it in the app, but you should be able to do it like in Safari or like Google Chrome, the whatever browser on your phone. Just the Twitch app won't work, but if you're on your computer, it should work just fine. But yeah, you can't do it in the app, unfortunately, not in the Twitch app. I kind of want to use, well, the colors aren't good. Yeah, that won't work. I don't know what to put on the walls. I want something that's a bit orange. But there's nothing that's like the right shade of orange. Honey, thank you for the Prime sub. Aaron, thank you for the bits. I'm really glad to hear that, Aaron. That's wonderful news. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you for the bits. Okay. All right. Our orange options are not so good. I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Put that in here? Ooh. Lauren, honey, thank you for the resubs too. There it goes, honey. Thank you so much for the sub. Perhaps if we use yellow instead. I think we can make that work. I'm not so sure about that, Lords. You could Google it and figure out. I'm not sure about that. You use the Twitch apps to sub and resub with Prime. Celeste, do you have, by any chance, not an iPhone? I'm pretty sure it might work on some phones, but not iPhones. I'm not sure which phones it does work, but most people's Twitch apps you can't sub with Prime. Some you can, but not all. It works on Google phones. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Okay. I don't know about Android. I have an iPhone. All I'm telling you is that I know you can't do it on iPhone. That's what I know, for a fact. And it's only been very recently possible on other phones. So, okay, I want to get, like, a little... It does work on Android? Oh, okay, that's good news. I'm glad. But yeah, it doesn't work on all phones. So, in general, I just tell people they can't do it on mobile because for the most part, that's the issue. Other subs, thank you for the 3 months. Lena, thank you for the Prime sub. Salami, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you all so much. Okay. I'm gonna stream for like 30 more minutes probably. I need to, I have some work to do before my next stream. I realize that sounds ridiculous, but I have some stuff to do before my next stream, so I have to get off soon, and then come back at 4. But I just wanted to play a little bit of Sims this morning, so I did. Okay. But yeah, we'll play again soon. We're gonna hunt for Pietro on stream today, as I'm sure many of you know and are looking forward to. Okay. I wish that this came in white. Without, like, flowers in it. You know? Mama J, Daisy, thank you both for the resubs. 15 months, Jay. Skyray, thank you for the bits. Sheila, thank you for the bits also. Oh god, I know. I can imagine how hard it is to get a vaccine appointment right now. Hopefully you can get one soon. What does Pietro look like? Pietro is a sheep clown. A clown sheep. He's a clown sheep in Animal Crossing. He's the best clown sheep in Animal Crossing and the only clown sheep in Animal Crossing. Okay. I don't want to spend too much more money because I want to have some stuff outside. So I might even like, oh, I haven't done this room yet. Ellen, thank you for the 8 months. You love my TikToks? Thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, when I got my vaccine appointment, I don't know how possible this is for you, but here is my small piece of pro tip advice as a person who got one. So at different places, like different vaccine sites, open their appointments at different times. So CVS and Walmart, at least here, they both add new slots at midnight on Sunday night. Like when the clock strikes Monday, that's when the new appointments are added on CVS. So if you're looking to get an appointment at CVS, like figure out, or wherever you're trying, Walgreens, whatever you're looking to get an appointment at, figure out when they add new slots. Some places do it at like 7 a.m. on Monday, but like figure out when the new slots are and like be there when they open on a Monday or whenever. Because that's how I managed to get an appointment for me and Brett. I just checked as soon as I was eligible at midnight and then I got one. They also have like some places have like walk up, like pop-up clinics and stuff too that you can try and like follow along with and hope to find one. Whatever works, but I know it's stressful trying to manage finding one, so okay. But yeah, obviously, not all places have vaccines open, but in the US, everyone over the age of 16 is eligible now. So if you're looking for an appointment, I sincerely hope that you can manage to get one. And I mean it. But yeah, I know the feeling, the like desperation, trust me. I'm getting the second dose in a couple of weeks. I get the second dose, not this Friday, but next Friday. Okay. This is a waste of my money, but I want a little patio, so... What if... Okay, hang on. This is probably a massive waste of money again. But what if we, like... wasted all of our money on... having a backyard? I should not do that. It's such a waste. Let us know, Lisa. Thank you for the Prime sub. Oh, no, I didn't have any symptoms from the first dose of the vaccine. Like, my arm didn't even really hurt. But I know a lot of people, their arms hurt after getting the first dose. I haven't had the second one yet, but I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know. Peaches and Dreams, thank you for the $50 donation to Hope for Haiti. Thank you so much. Lisa, Leah, Josie, Cog, thank you. Zoe as well, with all the resubs and bits. Oh, Zoe, congratulations. That's huge news. Congratulations. Ellen, thank you for the 8 months. CJ with the bits. And Tabitha, thank you for the $2 to Hope for Haiti. I'm glad that we can be a distraction for you here. I love you, friend. I'm really sorry to hear that. The columns are from cats and dogs. I used cats and dogs columns. Okay, I want to get a light gray brick on this. Okay, we're gonna use some debug landscaping as well because we cannot afford any landscaping. And that's great news. Congratulations. Kat, thank you for the bits. That's huge. Congratulations to you too, Kat. This is really fun. Anne just got the first dose of the vaccine and Kat just recorded her first video. So, okay. I'm trying to think, possibly we could get, like a little, I want to use cats and dogs. I put this right here. That'll be cute. Bedroom wall is green. Ooh. Yeah, I got the Pfizer vaccine. I have the first dose of Pfizer. I just took whatever was available, and I knew I was booking an appointment for me and my brother, and because my brother is only 17, the only one he could get, it was Pfizer, so I just booked me and him both for that one. I was willing to take any vaccine I could get. Literally any vaccine they offered me, I would say, yes, please, I will take it. I didn't care. I think most people are, that's how it is, you know? Any vaccine is better than no vaccine, so, all right, perhaps we could have like a little, I don't want to be that person, chat, but perhaps we could have a chess table. Marley, now I'm not sure if you're kidding or not, but you asked, why are people happy about getting their vaccine? Marley, because there's a really dangerous pandemic. And if we all work together and get the vaccine, we can end it sooner. And also getting the vaccine makes you safe from getting COVID, which is a really good thing. So people are very excited about getting the vaccine. It's a big relief, you know? All right. BB.show hidden objects. Simply Sims, thank you for the 20 months. Neve, thank you for the 5 months. Pearl, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you all so much. Wait, show live edit objects. Did I do that one yet? I don't remember. I got distracted. Okay. Trying to think what trees I should put. Not that one. I don't want that one. I want one that is more top heavy. I want like this one. I feel like it fits better in the small space. Try not to clip with the house though. Thank you. Okay. No, and I'm not staying live until the regular stream. I'm getting off in like 15 minutes probably, and then I'm gonna come back at 4. I have some work to do today. So I'm gonna get off in about 15 minutes and then come back at 4 and hunt for Pietro, which is a bit weird, but that's what works for me. So we spend a couple hours on the build. I leave, I come back. I can't find the plant that I want. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. Thank you very much. 4 is in 2 hours. It's currently 1:45. I always stream at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And that is in about 2 hours. I don't know where you live, but hopefully you can figure out the time difference from that information. Okay. That'll be good for now. No, this is just for fun, Panto. It's not for like my Twitch legacy or anything. I'm literally just building this for fun. I don't have any like Sims in mind to live here. I might use it for a Twitch legacy sim at some point, but for now, this is literally just a build that I made because I wanted to build something in The Sims. We don't have any like particular reason for making this. I just felt like it. Oh, it's your birthday, Maddie. I can sing you a song. Oh, Katie, thank you for the 10 months. Can I say hi to your daughter, Olivia, please? Yeah, hey, Olivia. It's good to see you. I'm really glad that you could come to the stream today. Yeah, good idea, Virgie. Check my luck before the Pietro hunt today. Hopefully it's a good luck day. Get it? Like in Stardew Valley. Good luck day. Get it? Anyway, this house is worth like 40K, by the way. I saw someone just ask. I gave myself a 40,000 simoleon budget on this one. So it's not too expensive, which is good. The goal was to have something that's like pretty affordable for your Sims. Basically. Guys, I'm gonna warn you one more time. Oh, it was you. Yeah, no, Marley, you don't get to come in here and spread misinformation about the vaccine. You sound really not smart. I know that maybe you heard it from like your parents or something, but you don't get to come into my chat and spread like lies about the vaccine and fearmonger about things, okay? I really encourage you to do some research yourself and read like actual research, not just random people's posts online, okay? This is really important. And you don't get to come into my chat and tell lies. This is my house. You don't get to spread lies in it. Thank you very much. Okay. Anyway, I have to put my staircase back. So the reason I got rid of the stairs when I was doing that is because when you have the stairs, usually it's fine with regular landscaping, at least now. It didn't used to be, but they updated the landscaping recently so that you can put it close to the foundation without it jumping up, but the debug landscaping still jumps up. So you have to delete the stairs or delete the foundation, put the landscaping down, and then put it back. Zoinks, thank you for the bits. What should you eat this week? Your meal planning? Oh no. I think that you should make tacos. That would be fun. I like potato tacos. That's one of my favorite foods. I think you should do that. Okay. Virgie, thank you for the bits. If we don't find Pietro, we can make him in cast today and call it good. If we don't find Pietro in Animal Crossing, we can just make him in The Sims and like call it a day, you know? It's like basically the same thing. So, good idea. We just give up and we bring him to The Sims 4. Problem solved. Okay. We didn't find Pietro yesterday. We're gonna try again today. In about 2 hours. I will be going live again in about 2 hours, and we're going to make another attempt at finding the clown, because we have not found him yet. Okay, I have a couple hundred more simoleons. I can get some more decorations. I'm thinking possibly like a, I don't know, what if I had this on the wall? That helps. Not the store, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay. Cauliflower is good in tacos too. That is also true. I'm with you there. I hate the lighting on this lot. Oh my god. Okay, I really liked it at like 2:34, didn't I? It's cloudy. Let me... Seasons, cheats, change weather, sunny. Could you all leave? You're like really upsetting me. Thank you. Oh, it's getting better. There we go. Here we go. Lighting is good now. I can put it on the gallery. Oh, that's a fun idea, Zoinks. I'm glad. I hope that you like it. I hope that you like it. All right. Let me put, what are we calling this? Go Gators. Because it's blue and orange. No. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. A cozy, welcoming cottage with a porch that screams relax. It doesn't stream relax. Okay. I think... I don't know what to put. Sammy, I'm live for... I was gonna hang out on stream for like 2 hours today, early, before we hunt for Pietro later, because I wanted to build a house in The Sims. But I'm gonna get off stream soon and then come back. Former Gator here, nice! I almost went to UF, but I ended up staying closer to home and going to UCF. I decided was a better choice. Because I applied to UF, UCF, and FSU. All colleges in Florida. And my main concern was that I wouldn't be able to record from my dorm room. And my parents live really nearby UCF. And so in my head, I was like, I never thought I would go to UCF because I live right next to it. But I decided that if I stayed like 20 minutes away from home, you know, then I could always like record keep my PC at my house and like, you know, live in the dorm but also record, and then ended up being fine anyway. But my main goal was that's why I picked UCF. I also got a scholarship, which was good. Anyway, Clara, thank you for the 3 months. I really appreciate that. Sunset Suburban. Okay, I'll call it that. That's a nice suggestion. I built an affordable family house for you. Hashtag lilsimsie. Yeah, well, Brett, some schools require students to live on campus the first like 1 or 2 years. It depends where you go. My school didn't do that. I wanted to live on campus because I wanted to like have the experience, and also I had a scholarship, so it was free. But like that was important to me. I wanted to live on campus to like move out, you know? An affordable way to move out of my parents' house. But not everybody does that. And a lot of places, like a lot of schools, require freshmen to live on campus. Which is weird, but happens a lot. I think you would be surprised. I think, honestly, I would almost say that like almost the majority of schools force students to live on campus freshman year. And it's also terrible because you're required to live on campus, but most freshmen aren't allowed to have a car. So they'll like force you to live on campus and then not let you have a car on campus, so you're stuck on campus and you can't leave. Because you can't drive anywhere, so you're like trapped on campus. Which is really interesting. But I lived in a dorm, but I had my own bedroom, which was good because I don't think I would have done well sharing a bedroom with someone. I love my roommates, don't get me wrong. It was like a suite, so there were 3 rooms, 2 shared rooms, and I had a single room that was a lot smaller, but was just mine. So there were 5 of us. we all had like a bathroom that we shared basically. And I liked them all, but I don't want to sleep in the same room as you. Why no car? Because a lot of college campuses have a really hard time with parking. There's not enough parking for all the students that go there. So they force the freshmen to live on campus and won't have a car, so they don't need to drive and commute to campus. So all those people won't have cars. And then they can just walk to class because they live on campus. And then the older students can commute. And they're trying to have enough parking. But basically, there's just not enough parking at any college campus ever. There's never enough parking. That's the problem, is parking. It's an issue everywhere, I swear. And they charge you like an arm and a leg for a parking pass too. It's dumb. Spell, thank you for the 7 months. Temple, thank you for the 2 months. Kelly, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you all so much. But yeah. But yeah, requiring freshmen to live on campus is a pretty normal thing here. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna get off soon. I am early, but I'm also gonna get off in a second. I was planning on streaming, so here's the plan, chat. I was live for like 2 hours right now. I'm gonna get off now. I'm gonna come back at 4. So in 2 hours, I will be back. I need to eat lunch, and I need to deal with some email and like schedule my video and stuff. So I'm gonna come back at 4, and we'll hunt for Pietro. So sorry for the surprise stream. Sorry for the, just popping in for a second here, but we'll be back later for the regular stream. I always stream at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which again is in 2 hours. I don't know where you are, but 2 hours from now, is the stream. What's for lunch? I've got leftover tofu that I ate for dinner last night. So I'm gonna eat that for lunch. But thank you all for hanging out. Like I said, have an awesome stream, awesome day. And we will hunt for Pietro later. Try not to jinx it too much, but we've been looking for Pietro for about 6 months. Yesterday we hunted for like 4 hours, didn't work. And I try again tomorrow. Who's Pietro? He's an Animal Crossing clown. Pietro is an Animal Crossing clown. You know what? I never get off stream at 2 p.m. I have literally no idea who is live right now. This'll be fun. Who do we get to raid? Ooh, I know who we can raid. We never get to raid Sarah. We're gonna raid Sarah. Is Sarah live? Refresh. Yes! Ooh, 100 baby challenge. Oh, this'll be fun. Okay, Sarah always streams before me, so I don't get to raid her. But she is also raising money for Hope for Haiti, so let's go over and say hi, shall we? I think Sarah's great. You were gonna love her. She's in chat all the time, so you might recognize her name and stuff, because she's here so often. But she's a great streamer. She's so much fun. And they're doing the 100 baby challenge over there, which I know you will love. We all love that challenge. Crazy Kate, Little Tika, Kelly, thank you for the resubs as well. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll see you in like 2 hours. Don't worry. I will see you so soon. If you don't know what a raid is, basically when I end my stream, I'm sending you to a friend's stream. I'm sending you over there to go say hi, and it's gonna like automatically bring you there. So if you want to go type hi, maybe give a follow, see if you like Sarah because she's great. And on that note, I will see you all tomorrow. I mean, later. I'll see you in 2 hours. Okay, bye.